Ava needed a little bit of a break, so we're going for a walk, see what we can find out here in the woods. Not sure what that is. I'll have to look it up. Well, whatever it is, there's quite a few of them. So I'm definitely going to have to look it up. If it's not, it's coming up out of the ground, no bulb. It's got a bug. It smells pleasant enough. Actually, it doesn't have any kind of odd flavor to it. You can test stuff like that by, look at them. Yeah, I'll have to look them up if they're edible. There's a gob of them. That's what I'll be doing when I get home. This is my little trail. I can bring my truck down here. I need to clear the brush out from around it, but I come down here and watch for deer. There's almost always deer traveling up and down this little trail. That's a type of wood aster. Isn't that pretty? We haven't had any rain for a while, so I really didn't expect to find much in the way of mushrooms. We'll go down here and take a look at the creek. I bet it's dry. Got a stinking deer fly trying to bite me. Let me get this in here. The hickory nuts are dropping. Kind of a little early for them. I'll have to come back with the cart and collect them. Hickory nuts taste good, but boy, are they a struggle to get the nuts out. The nut meat is just not very big, but it's good. The acorns are dropping kind of early this year too, and I have a white oak up in the driveway, and it's dropping its acorns, but they're little bitty ones, so I don't know if they're aborting or what the deal is, but I hope they get bigger. Oh, I do have water in here. There's still water in the creek. It's not really running. Another week of no rain, and it'll be pretty much dry. Well, I guess it's running a little bit, just not enough to notice. Got these big old ferns. I don't know if they're ostrich ferns. I need to look that up because you can eat the fiddleheads in the spring from ostrich ferns. So I'm going to have to find out if that's what that is. Here's where you can tell whether the creek's running. And it's not. Because if the creek was running, it would be coming up and over here, but it's not. So these are just pools. Yeah, Ava loves water. Haven't actually taken her to deep water, so I don't know whether she can swim. I'm sure she can, but I wonder, is that a maple tree? Nope, that's an oak tree. Let's see. Oh, yep, deer. Little guy, not a very big one. And looks like a raccoon, or yeah, maybe raccoon. I can't tell. I don't think, maybe it's not a raccoon. But there's a little bit bigger deer. What do you think, Ava? Did a frog go up there? It's a pretty deep little pool. These greenbriers are really good in the spring. The little green shoots that come up in the spring are wonderful. They taste like asparagus. You can eat them fresh, you can saute them. They're good. And this big oak tree fell across the trail. First year I was here. I had cut it up, but I should have cut it up into firewood. Still can, it's pretty solid. See, it's still real solid. I'm going to do that. I'm sure probably 90% of y'all know the difference between poison ivy and other stuff. And you know the old saying, leaves of three, leave it be. This is poison ivy right here. I don't know if you can see. It's got the little jagged edges, 3 leaves. There's different kinds. There's the vining kind. This is the kind that'll come up into just a thicket of bushes. But look here next to it. Leaves of 3. That is not poison ivy. That is, it's thorny, for one thing. That's a clue. It's a dewberry. Now, they don't really put on berries when they're deep in the woods, but they do grow out here. But I don't know if you might be confused by the difference. That's dewberry. That's poison ivy. It's a young one. Okay, I think this is interesting. Y'all might not. But if you look right up there, see them big old leaves on that? That is a deciduous, deciduous magnolia tree. They're not very common, but they are natural. They're native here on the plateau of Tennessee. And if you look, actually have some little babies coming up. See that? Looks like something likes to eat the leaves off of it. There's another one right over there. See it right there? Right there. And right there. And right there. And over there. I may see about transplanting a couple of these. They have to look at what they really like, but it appears they like deep woods. I think they're kind of interesting. Yeah, see, there's a couple more. There's one, and there's one. Deciduous magnolia. And here's a widowmaker. That big old guy. I figure it's got maybe a year or two and it's going to be on the ground. Last year, I don't offhand remember the name of the mushroom that come up all around the base of this thing, but it was edible. I ate it. I looked it up first, obviously. Looked it up and researched it. But when I seen that growing, I knew this tree was not long for the world. You see it's got all kinds of little shelf fungi growing on it, eating it. It'll be decomposed pretty much by the time it hits the ground. This right here is partridge berry. You can eat them, but they're really not very good. I mean, they're really not good at all. You can see them up in there, growing all through there. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure the livestock or, the wildlife even likes it that much, because you can find the berries most of the winter long still sitting on the vine, but it is pretty. Yep, baby girl, she is a crybaby. Crybaby, crybaby. Don't you? Yeah, I just cry all the time. I cry in the morning. I cry when I see you because I want you to come pet me. Yeah. You're a good girl. You'll be going down with Mama's salt for too long. Yep. Can't get out. Well, I hope you enjoyed a little walkabout. I went ahead and collected some of those mushrooms and brought them up here. I'm going to look them up, research them, find out what they are. Maybe I'll put it in the comments if I figure it out in time. This is my new Tennessee home. I'm Jo, and I'll talk to y'all later.